Salia and welcome to our simplified English pronunciation. Today onwards we shall learn a new system of sounds called vowels. When I said vowels, you might have thought the alphabets A, E, I, O, U, right? There you go wrong, since in phonetics we are concerned with sounds and not just alphabets. Therefore, please note there are 12 very special vowels phonemes in English. And we shall learn 4 easy vowel sounds now. I shall quickly articulate them and later on I shall demonstrate them individually. The 4 vowel phonemes are E, E, A and A. These are the 4 sounds. Sounds very funny, right? We'll simplify them. The first vowel is a simple one. It is E. When we articulate this vowel, the front part of the tongue is raised in the direction of the hard palate. And we know where the hard palate is. It is just close to our upper teeth. നമ്മളുടെ പല്ലിൻ്റെ തൊട്ട് അതിനോട് ചേർന്നിരിക്കുന്ന വശമാണ് ഹാർഡ് പാലറ്റ്. ആ ഹാർഡ് പാലറ്റിലേക്കാണ് നമ്മളുടെ നാക്ക് ഉയരുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ വവൽ ഉച്ചരിക്കുമ്പോൾ 2 കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് പ്രധാനമായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ശ്രദ്ധിക്കേണ്ടത്. അതായത് നാക്കിൻ്റെ ഏത് ഭാഗം ഉയരുന്നു, അത് എത്രത്തോളം ഉയരുന്നു. ദീസ് ആർ ദ 2 ആസ്പെക്ട്സ് ദാറ്റ് ലിറ്ററലി ലീഡ് ടു ദ articulation of a vowel sound. Okay, so when E is uttered, it's actually the front part of the tongue is raised towards the hard palate. അങ്ങനെയാണ് E എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ശബ്ദം ഉണ്ടാവുന്നത്. And when we utter, the lips are loosely spread and the air is released without any restriction. Okay, so that is the formation. Just watch how my mouth is. E. See, it is loosely spread. That is the formation. And examples are E as in pit, E as in bit, as in sit, as in lip, etc. These are the examples. Now when we come to the second vowel sound, it is a longer version of E sound. It's E. Here also the tongue is raised towards the hard palate and it's almost close to the hard palate. So that is the position. ഇവിടെയും നാക്കിൻ്റെ പൊസിഷൻ ഒന്ന് തന്നെയാണ്. The front part of the tongue is active and it is raised towards the hard palate. But it's more closer. That's E. That's the position. And the tongue is more tense too during the articulation. That's again another speciality. Examples are eat, beat, seat, leap, etc. These are the examples. Now I come to the third vowel. The third vowel is A. That's a sound A. And when articulated, the front part of the tongue is again raised towards the hard palate. But please note, this time the tongue has a mid position. Okay, so that is the position of the tongue. ഏതാണ്ട് മധ്യഭാഗത്താണ് നാക്ക് ഉയർന്നു നിൽക്കുന്നത്. നമ്മൾ ഉച്ചരിക്കുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലാക്കാം A. Front part of the tongue is again the active articulator and it is raised and it takes a mid position. And again we find the lips are loosely spread as in A. See, it's loosely spread. And the examples are bed. Okay, bed. So we have 3 phonemes, 3 sounds there. B, A and D. And another example is fed, fed. And third one, it is TED. These are the examples. Now let's learn the fourth vowel. The fourth vowel is a tricky one, okay? And we have to be very careful because this sound is difficult for many of us since we don't have this sound in our Indian languages, in our native language Malayalam too. And the sound is A. A. That is a sound. And examples are apple, ant, Annie and app. These are the examples. And when A is articulated, again the front part of the tongue is very active and it is raised towards the hard palate, and the tongue is taking a very low position. So that is the speciality. So the tongue is raised towards the hard palate, but later on it is taking a very low position and it comes almost close to the bottom part of the mouth. So that is the structure, that is the formation. Okay, and the sound is a tricky one and we need to familiarize with the sound in order to articulate it with perfection. Now we will familiarize with these 4 phonemes with more words on the board.
Hello. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ആദ്യത്തെ വവൽ പഠിക്കാം അല്ലേ? ആദ്യത്തേതാണ് ഇ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന സൗണ്ട്. ഇ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഷോർട്ട് സൗണ്ട് ആണ്. ഇ ആസ് ഇൻ ദ വേർഡ് സെറ്റ്. സെറ്റ് ഉണ്ടോ? സെറ്റ് എന്നാണ് പറയുക. ഇവിടെയാണെങ്കിൽ we have the sound here. Here also it's village. It's not village as we usually pronounce. It's village. ഇവിടെയുള്ള അതേ സൗണ്ട് തന്നെയാണ് ഇവിടെയും നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത്. It is not a. Okay, that's it. We have learned this word before, if you remember. Now we have again the word it. ഈ ഒരു സൗണ്ട് കണ്ടോ? അതാണ് it. Again come to this word city. City. Again another word minute. This word F, and last word it is B. In all these words we have the short E sound. So that is the first vowel. Now we come to the next one. Okay, shall we learn the second sound? It is E, and the second vowel. E, long E, as in seat. It's quite simple, right? Seat. Again we have beat. See how the letters are and how the sounds are. Okay, so that is the unphonetic nature of English. And again we have the word eat. Eat. Again we have one here, east. East. Okay, so naturally you will ask a doubt how the word yeast is. Okay, the small particle that we use for fermentation. How is that pronounced? It's yeast. There, this sound is heard. Okay, we have learned this sound, right? Year, as in yellow. So that year is used there. So we have to utter the sound year. It's not east. It's yeast. Yeah, yeast. So that is the difference. So here it is east and here it is east. That is the difference. Okay. So next one, it is again even. It's even. It's not even. It's even. Again we have the word. It's B. It's not B. Then it will be the other B. This. It's totally different. It's B. So that is the sound. I hope the second vowel is clear. It's long E. Now we come to the third one. Now let's learn the third sound. The third sound is A, as we have learned A. Now A is a sound we have in these words, as in men. Men. Shabdam manasilayo. Men. M, A and Na. These are the 3 sounds. So the center phoneme is what we have learned. It's A, as in men. Now let's learn the second word. It's den. The same sound here in the third word. It's end. End. Okay, so end. So here we have another E, but that's a different sound. We will be learning soon. Okay, so now we are concerned only about the first sound. It's A. Enter. Now the word bed. Again we have the sound A there. Bed. See here we have a different alphabet formation there, I, E, but the sound is A. as in friend. Again, we have a different combination AI, but remember the sound is A, as in said. Again, we have just this alphabet E, but the sound is A, as in jet. We have the same combination E, but the sound is set. So that is the third phoneme, A, as in bed, as in set. Now we go to the last phoneme. Now let's learn the fourth phoneme. The sound is, the vowel sound is A. A is a very special sound. ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞു നമ്മൾ മലയാളികൾക്ക് ഇച്ചിരി പ്രയാസം ഉണ്ടാകുന്ന ഒരു ശബ്ദമാണ്. കാരണം നമുക്ക് ആ ഒരു ഉച്ചാരണം, ആ ഒരു ശബ്ദം നമ്മുടെ മലയാളം ആൽഫബറ്റ്സിലില്ല, നമ്മുടെ മലയാള സിസ്റ്റത്തിലില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ്. അപ്പോൾ we have to be very, very careful. So here the sound is as in apple. It's not apple. It's apple. Okay, so that is it. So phonetically it is represented by the phonemic sound A. Okay, A. Now, see, this is and. It's not and. It's and. And the third word is again and. Here, not the last letter is D. So we have a different word there. It's and. But this sound is the same. Now, the third word, cat. It's not cat. It's cat. Next is a word known to us. It's acid. It's not acid. It's acid. A. A is the sound. A. A എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ നാക്കിൻ്റെ പൊസിഷൻ ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക. ഏതാണ്ട് നമ്മുടെ വായുടെ ഫ്ലോറിൽ ബോട്ടം പാർട്ടിലാണ് നാക്ക് പിന്നെ ഒന്ന് റെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. A. പക്ഷേ അതിൻ്റെ മുൻവശത്തെ ഭാഗം ഹാർട്ട് പാരറ്റിലേക്ക് ഉയരുന്നുണ്ട്. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു പൊസിഷനാണ് വരുന്നത്. A. Again, another word that is quite confusing for us Malayalis. The word is bank, but we say bank. Bank. The word is pronounced bank. A. Similarly, there's another word that is quite tricky for us. It's cash. It's not cash. It's cash. Cash. Similarly, simple one, it's bat. It's not bat. We have a tendency to say bat. It's bat. Okay. Last word, it's catch. It's catch. A sound. It's again a vowel sound, a very special sound. A. ഈ ഒരു സൗണ്ട് നമ്മൾ അഭ്യസിച്ച് കൃത്യമായിട്ട് പഠിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് കൃത്യമായിട്ട് ഒരു ഉച്ചാരണത്തിൽ വ്യത്യാസം കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ സാധിക്കും. ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ മലയാളികൾക്ക് വരുന്ന ഒരു ഉച്ചാരണ പിഴവ് തന്നെ ഇവിടെയാണ് സംഭവിക്കുന്നത്. കാരണം നമുക്ക് നമ്മളുടെ ലാംഗ്വേജ് സിസ്റ്റത്തിൽ ഇല്ലാത്തൊരു ശബ്ദമായതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇത് സംഭവിക്കുന്നത്. So let's correct it. Okay. So I hope the session was a very productive one and interesting too. Let's articulate these sounds and make these sounds ours. Thank you. If you found my sessions interesting and productive, do subscribe so that we will be together in this journey. Thank you.